get it sparked up, my zeal done been ignited. We better off united, but they got us all divided. Who decided that our best option was a riot? Since 1969 we cry aloud, we won't be quiet. My people destroyed, my soul vexed, it's hard to better pain. Teach the Jews are black, cause they whitewash everything. We the sheep, led by wolves behind them pulpit. Living in vanity, Christianity is bullshit. They go to extreme measures to keep us blinded, or keep us binded through the drugs that make us docile and simple-minded. They got us worshiping the white Jesus, it's really Caesar, the oppressor, the devil, cause they the real deceiver, spreading they lies and they philosophies. They come and bow before the priest, look up the dust from my feet, fulfill prophecy. It's got to be bloodshed before it's peace. We in the streets to continue to teach against the mark of the beast. It's time to rise, open your eyes and realize you're sacrificing your lives for the mark of the beast. That's why the priests go on the streets and cry aloud and spare not when we teach against the mark of the beast. It's time to rise, open your eyes and realize you're sacrificing your lives for the mark of the beast. That's why the priests go on the streets and cry aloud and spare not when we teach against the mark of the beast. Raped, robbed and murdered, stripped from our culture. Why the fuck you choose to be faggots instead of being soldiers? It's over for these crackers, I swear. They can never be trusted, they smooth words will have you trapped in a snare. Can't forget about you perpetrators. Y'all niggas haters and purples and snitching like private investigators. You fucking cowards don't know shit about work. With them fringes on your t-shirt, looking like bitches in skirts. Y'all can't even keep our sisters safe. Just let them die by the hands of our enemies. I hate this wicked place. And don't provoke the Lord to anger. We following strangers down a path of imminent wrath and danger. And Babylon's for sure getting wiped out. And when you see Yahweh shine, them angels come with them chariots. It's lights out. Life's about war in these streets. And it can never be peace until these devils decease, because the mark of the beast. It's time to rise, open your eyes and realize you're sacrificing your lives for the mark of the beast. That's why the priests go on the streets and cry aloud and spare not when we teach against the mark of the beast. It's time to rise, open your eyes and realize you're sacrificing your lives for the mark of the beast. That's why the priests go on the streets, cry aloud and spare not when we teach against the mark of the beast. It's time to rise, open your eyes and realize you're sacrificing your lives for the mark of the beast. That's why the priests go on the streets and cry aloud and spare not when we teach against the mark of the beast.
Shalom Israel, this is Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, started out on 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the amazing Commanding General Yohana. This is the Wednesday law class out of Houston. I'm preaching Officer Ram, holding it down until Officer Habanah gets here. He's running a little late, but he'll be here shortly. Today, I just want to touch on a few things, that should segue into his lesson. What I'm saying about the law. This is the law class, so I taught last week on the love and the fear of the Lord, and I taught that loving the Lord and fearing the Lord all revolves around keeping the commandments. You know what I'm saying? Like, we go through life now, thinking that the Most High doesn't require us to do anything but give and just say we love. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people think love is an emotion, or they think love is just something that you just say, just like a 4-letter word. I love you. Well, you know what I'm saying? If anybody just truly understands the definition of the word love is an action. That means you have to do some things. You know what I'm saying? And the scriptures tell us how to love the Most High. You know what I'm saying? First, I want to get into 1 John chapter 2, verse 3 through 5. You know what I'm saying? Because, a lot of people say they know the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Knowing the Lord means, well, to them that, that they go to church on Sundays and they seen a Bible before, You know what I'm saying? They done heard or read a couple things in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? What they think they know about the Lord. Because they say, oh, the Lord is merciful. The Lord is all understanding. He's all seeing. He's amazing. He's merciful. He's forgiving. You know what I'm saying? They don't never get to the point of where he's a terrible power.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't get into to the point to where like he's a man of war. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get into that. You know what I'm saying on understanding how knowing the Lord. If you know the Lord, that means you would do what He says. You know what I'm saying? Not just because like I say, you go into church on Sundays. You may give a homeless person $1 or $2 every now and then. You done heard some scriptures that say, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that most Christians say that they know the Lord because they go to church on Sundays and everything. So read that for me.
Come. This is the book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 3. And hereby we do know that we know him, if we keep his commandments.
It says, hereby we do know that we know him. We know that we know him if we keep the commandments. So that means there's no shadow of a doubt that you know the Lord if you're keeping his commandments. You don't know the Lord if you're not keeping his commandments, because you don't know what he's capable of doing to you if you don't keep his commandments. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what Deuteronomy 28 says about not keeping his commandments as a nation. You know what I'm saying? You don't know the consequences and repercussions of eating pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster, celebrating these pagan holidays, you know what I'm saying, doing wrong to your brother or your sister. You know what I'm saying? You don't know those. You know what I'm saying? Because when you go to church, all you hear is love, with a nice little hymn with some melodies and piano playing. Got one of my boys back there on the drum set, and you just holding your hands in the air, swaying with them crocodile tears coming out your eyes. That's how you love the Lord. But what he says, that's how you know the Lord. But what it says right here,
and hereby we do know that we know him, if we keep his commandments.
you know what I'm saying? That's how you know the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You can't do what you want to do, and you know what I'm saying, and then thinking you serving the Lord. You know what I'm saying? The Lord has specific things. This whole Bible is telling us what to do and what not to do, and what happens when you don't do, and what happens when you do. You know what I'm saying? Drop down to verse 15 and 16.
Come, sir. This is the book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 15.
Now, these for the people that have a problem or struggle with, you know what I'm saying, well, it's New Year's, I gotta, I've been doing this since I was a little boy or a little girl. Well, I've been celebrating Christmas. I've been celebrating my birthday. I've been turning up since been turning up. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what we do in America, or this is what we do in this world. You know what I'm saying? We celebrate, we enjoy ourselves, YOLO. You know what I'm saying? But keep read for me.
Come. This is the book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 15. Love not the world.
Love celebrating holidays.
Love not the world.
Love your birthday.
Love not the world.
Love giving gifts under a tree to your kids.
Love not the world.
Go ahead.
Neither the things that are in the world.
You know what I'm saying? It says neither the things that are in the world. Everything that we do is in the world. You know what I'm saying? Celebrating these holidays. You know what I'm saying? Gumbo is a quote unquote New Year's or Christmas meal. It got pork, crabs. Well, it might have pork sausage in there. It got crabs. It got shrimp. You know what I'm saying? And if you from Louisiana, you might have a little alligator in there. All kind of unlawful things in your gumbo. You know what I'm saying? These are the things that are in the world that you're supposed to not love. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Come. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
So if you in love with the world, you don't love the Lord. If you love your birthday so much to where you turn up after we done told you on the street, hey man, that celebrating your birthday is really celebrating yourself, the love of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Worshiping yourself. And you still, man, I just turned 25, 35, man. I gotta do it one time for the one time. I gotta turn up. I've been doing it for years. Everybody expected me to throw the biggest party of the year, so I gotta do it for the people. You know what I'm saying? The Lord, the love of the Lord is not in you. You know you know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Come. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world.
And it says, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh. You know what I'm saying? That lust of the flesh. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know what I'm saying? You gotta turn up. You gotta celebrate your birthday because every time at your birthday, you got bottles for everybody. You got weed for everybody. Right. You know what I'm saying? I can't have no birthday without no weed. Ain't nobody gonna come. You know what I'm saying? So that's the lust of your flesh. That's what you have to do. You have to put gifts under them trees. I can't disappoint my baby. I can't disappoint my boy. You know what I'm saying? Or my girl. You know what I'm saying? She wanted that new bike or she wanted that new tablet. You know what I'm saying? For Christmas. You know what I'm saying? I told her Santa was gonna bring it. Then when you gonna stop lying to your kids about some fat white man coming down a chimney that you don't have?
Right. Damn.
He got a key to your house because you know in the hood you ain't got no chimney. Most houses ain't got no attic or no basement if you're in Texas. You know what I'm saying? So when are you gonna stop lying to your kid? And then when you stop lying to him, you say that you Santa. You a fat white man in a red suit. You know what I'm saying? Bringing your kids gifts. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to stop paying attention to what the world do and get back to the law, statutes, and the commandments of the Bible, man. Give me 1 John 5:3.
Come, sir. This is the book of 1 John, chapter 5, verse 3. For this is the love of God.
What they say?
For this is the love of God.
Now, it says, this is the love of God. You know what I'm saying? Here it is again. The Most High is going to tell you how to love him. Go ahead.
Come. That we keep his commandments.
That we what?
Keep his commandments.
No, we do our own thing.
Keep his commandments.
You know what I'm saying? I might keep one or two, but it's a couple of them I don't agree with.
Keep his commandments.
Go ahead.
And his commandments are not grievous.
They not hard. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people hear that number 613 law, statutes, and commandments. Ooh, Lord, I can't do it. Man, that's too many rules. Man, God trying to slave us, man. I can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't listen to 3 rules at work. Come in on time, do your job, don't steal. You can't do them. That's too many rules for you. You know what I'm saying? But the Most High's laws are not grievous. You know what I'm saying? They're not grievous at all. That was just touching on that's pretty much how you love the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you know, in class last week, you know what I'm saying? The love of the Lord and the fear of the Lord runs hand in hand. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just give you like 1 or 2 scriptures about the fear of the Lord. Give me Proverbs 9 and 10. Come. Proverbs chapter 9, verse 10.
Come, sir. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 9, verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Once you start fearing the Lord, you start getting that wisdom to where, well, maybe I need to start following these laws, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? Because the wisdom of the Lord is one of the greatest things that we have. You know what I'm saying? The wisdom of the Lord will keep you out of these, keep you turning up at that club on your birthday where somebody ended up getting drunk and having a car accident, or somebody turning up too hard and can't hold their liquor and shoot somebody. You know what I'm saying? You turning up at your birthday party that you throw every year, your different baby mamas, all the girls that you done slept with before, and they dudes, they coming. You know what I'm saying? Because they wonder why they girl getting so dressed up and so pretty to come to your party. What, you trying to get that nigga back or something? Well, I'm coming too. So they looking at you crazy all day. You know what I'm saying? So you got all kind of different mindsets coming to this event, to where you don't know what's gonna happen. People gonna end up fighting, and that's what pretty much happens all the time when somebody has a birthday turn up. Somebody's gonna fight, right, or somebody's gonna argue. You know what I'm saying? Because you may have been looking at her man too hard, to where she say something, you gonna say something back, then both of y'all get to fight and get put out the club. Or some dude, when he can't hold his liquor, so he turn up, so he think he's the hardest man on earth, he's invincible, and he want to fight everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens when you follow and do your own thing. But read that again for me.
There's the book of Proverbs, chapter 9, verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
Go ahead.
And the knowledge of the holy is understanding.
And the knowledge of the holy is understanding. You know what I'm saying? When you start separating yourself, you know what I'm saying, you'll start understanding why you shouldn't be at that club. You know what I'm saying? Well, maybe the Lord is right. You know what I'm saying? When I start doing stuff His way, you know what I'm saying, I stay out of all kind of trouble. Right. I keep my job. You know what I'm saying? I keep my woman, or I keep my man. You know what I'm saying? That's wisdom and understanding when you start following the Lord. And when you fear the Lord and know what He's capable of doing to you when you do otherwise. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be my last one before I turn the class over to Precinct Officer Hobber. Now give me Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12.
Sir. This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12. And now, Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee? But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all His ways, and to love Him.
Read that again.
And now, Israel.
Israel, nobody else. It says Israel. Go ahead.
What doth the Lord thy God require of thee?
What does the Lord require you to do? What do the Lord want out of you? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all His ways, and to love Him.
Walk in some of His ways?
To walk in all His ways.
Just the ones I like.
To walk in all His ways.
Uh-huh.
And to love Him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
All right, so you have love the Lord in this scripture, and you have fear Him in this scripture. You know what I'm saying? And both of those all evolve around following the law, statutes, commandments. You know what I'm saying? There's no way around it. Either you say you know Him, love Him, fear Him, or whatever. It all boils down to you following the law, statutes, commandments. You know what I'm saying? And with that, I'm going to pass the class over to Precinct Officer Hobber now.
Most High in Christ, y'all clap it up for the Lord. All right. Most High in Christ for Officer Ron for holding it down. Mighty priest in His truth. You understand? Excellent teacher as well. All right, so where are we? Okay, so last week I had to, Officer Ron filled in for me. You understand? I believe the week before that we was on Endure Like Job. I think we was gonna finish it out. It's really not too much to it. Hold on, give me 1 second. There's not too much more to it, you know what I'm saying? But I did want to kind of finish it off and go to the last chapter, just to understood that hard work pays off. Also, somebody give me so Kanaz, give me Job. We're gonna go to chapter 42, and then before we read that, I want to get matter of fact, we're gonna read Job 42 first, but Officer Ram, if you could get that find the scripture where it talks about the Lord not putting more on us than we can bear. Find that precept for me. All right. Were there any questions? Did we check online for any questions or anything? Let me check and see if we got any questions online. Y'all bear with me. We good online? That's YouTube or Facebook?
Both. I just checked that.
Okay, Most High in Christ. If you have any questions, go ahead and type your questions in on YouTube and Facebook. If you have any questions, go ahead and type them in. I guess we'll get to them at the end of class if there are any. Are there any questions in the room? Anything you need? By the way, give Officer Konaz a hand. You know what I'm saying? New officer. You know what I'm saying? New priest and officer. A mighty man in this truth as well. You understand? Did you have any questions for me? Anything you needed breaking down on anything as far as the test or anything?
No, sir.
Okay, Most High in Christ. You understand? That's what it takes. You understand? In this truth, man, diligent young men to come along and become awesome troopers. You understand, and being raised up to, and that's gonna make awesome and excellent officers in the school. You understand? That's what we need to keep this machine running. Because as you know, like Officer Ron was pointing out, we gotta combat against these Christians in this Christmas spirit. We gotta combat against these Christians in the holiday spirit. You understand? They may come off as all nice and sweet and, I'm in the holiday spirit. But behind all that is wickedness. You understand what I'm saying? Behind all that is wickedness. And the killing part about it is they don't even really understand their wickedness. Christians on the lower level don't understand their wickedness. They think they're doing good. They think that they're okay. Like they think in the Most High's eyes, they're all right with God. They got a personal relationship. They can celebrate Christmas. They think they're doing right. They think, by giving their kids gifts and I'm in the giving spirit, I'm giving away. Christians think giving you a Christmas present is good in the Lord's sight. You know what I'm saying? Like they're doing good. Giving away $200 to pay somebody's rent for Christmas, in the Christmas spirit, giving away turkeys for Thanksgiving. They think that they're doing good in the Most High's eyes. In reality, even if their spirit is, okay, I just want to give to give back and do this and do that, that may not necessarily be the wrong spirit. That's why, what's that precept? What's the precept I'm looking for? Let me see if y'all officers can hit it on the nail. You're going to have to be able to do this now. You know that, right? Both sides cry. I'm definitely gonna pick on you. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you're gonna be able to do it. You know what I'm saying? But the precept that I'm looking for is the one where it says, I just had it on the tip of my tongue. Good night. Had a zeal, but not according to knowledge. See, they have the zeal. You know what I'm saying? They have the zeal. Hey, I want to give, and like I think this is right. Right? Just because that's what I've been told. As a Christian, this is what they've been told. They've been told in the Christian church by the pastors that this is the right thing to do. To give. And you give no matter how much wicked you done throughout the week. When Christmas roll around and I give you some presents and I give my baby some presents and my babies are happy, then I did good in the Lord's sight. That's what Christianity teaches you. No matter you done been in, it don't matter how you got the presents. You could been and sold a whole goddamn kilo. You know what I'm saying? You could have been you could have robbed somebody else of their presents. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter as long as you give back. Dope dealers give back to the community all the time. Does that make them righteous? Huh? You know what I'm saying? But in their eyes, what they say? Can you tell a dope dealer anything different? To him, it don't matter how much dope he sold, as long as he give back to his community, he did good. And he's sticking to it. What old girl said, P.O.P., that's my story, I'm sticking to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't tell her nothing. She clear as day, guilty as hell. You know what I'm saying? She's guilty as hell. But that's my story. She said I'm legally blind, but then she can say I can see.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How you legally I'm legally blind, but I can see barely. You know what I mean? Like, you done snitched on yourself already. You done lost your case. If I was blind, I'm Stevie Wonder around. I'm doing this. I can't see nothing, not barely nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the point is, you can't tell anybody, them Christians, you can't tell them nothing. That's why Christianity is worse than crack. Christianity is the worst thing that could ever happen to black people, man. Integration is second, and I blame Christianity for that. Because Christians don't know they do a real live psychotic crazy person know they crazy? No. They have no idea. You'll look them in their eye, dude. You are throwed the hell off. And they'll tell you, I'm perfectly fine. And I ain't talking about on a small scale. I'm talking about listen, I'm talking about, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about to a whole nother level crazy. You can't tell them nothing. Walking down the street twitching and talking to themselves. They don't know they crazy. Y'all understand. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We done been downtown at camp. You know what I'm saying? We done been downtown at camp. They walking by with scrubs on, boo-boo all over the place. You understand what I'm saying? Talking to themselves. You can't tell them that they're not crazy. They don't know. They don't understand. That's Christianity, though. Every time I see a Christian, that's what I think of. That's what I see. A damn somebody who just left the psych ward, still in scrubs in them damn Crocs. You know what I'm saying? Twitching like this is a damn like a zombie off of Call of Duty, talking to themselves. That's what I look when I see Christians. That's what I think of, because you can't tell them that they will argue up and down. The sky is red when the sky is clearly blue. They are arguing look. I'm like, dude, you see the sky is red? No, man, it's blue. Like, I know it's blue because I woke up this morning and saw it was blue. Right. Dude, look right now, it's red. That's us trying to explain the truth to Christians.
Right.
You understand? And it's funny, but at the same time, it's real. You know, y'all know how I do. I like to make jokes, and, you know, we make light of situations, but this is reality. And right now, we're in a time right now where this is very crucial. Like, right now, it's very crucial to fish our people out of this place, man. We got to fish our people, fish these soldiers who are going to expose the white man and his philosophies, the real mark of the beast. Not no damn microchip, not no damn vaccine. First of all, the mark of the beast don't change. The mark of the beast don't change, but it done went from vaccines to microchips back to, like, what? I mean, what? Make up your mind, Christians. Right. Make up your mind. What is it going to be? The real mark of the beast don't change. That's the philosophies of the white man. It's been the mark of the beast, and it's still the mark of the beast, and it's going to be the mark of the beast. And we need to fish these soldiers out of those Christians. Out of 1,000 Christians, it may be one brother that might hear you. That's going to be a true soldier for the Most High. And guess what? We need all those soldiers, because those soldiers, when it's time to hunt, we're gonna expose the mark of the beast, the true mark of the beast. Right. We're gonna expose the beast behind the mark of the beast, and we're gonna go and hunt them, and we're gonna bring them in front of Christ, and we're gonna do, you know, like just like that mural. You understand? They're gonna be right there in front of Christ and getting their heads chopped off. That's what we're doing, man, and it's crucial times right now. Man, you know what? This year has been like not only just with the whole, you know, COVID-19, but I don't know if it's just me, but have y'all noticed when it comes to almost, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it might have been a couple of so-called holidays that this didn't happen. But I noticed it happened like more often than it ever has. For just a random holiday, people shooting and popping firecrackers. Right. And I mean, I know it couldn't just be me, right? I'm like, for Christmas, so-called Christmas, on the 23rd. They was out here popping firecrackers and shooting while I stayed, popping fireworks. I'm like, what the hell going on? Like, I thought it used to be. I mean, I know now. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was in the world. You know, when I was in the world doing this stuff, we used to only do it on 2 days. Right. That was first New Year's and 4th of July. You understand? Them damn firecrackers ain't cheap, especially the fireworks. Matter of fact, I was poor. I didn't graduate to the fireworks. We didn't get that. You know what I'm saying? We just stuck to the black cats and the little red. You know, y'all know what I'm talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? Right? You know what I mean? We may have had some of them things where you twirl it around and shoot stuff out. Yeah, that was it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that was it for us. But they got full-blown fireworks. Like, you know what I'm saying? They spending all their little unemployment and stimulus and all of that on fireworks. You know, COVID got people. Listen, in the midst of COVID, instead of realizing what the Lord is doing, instead of realizing that, okay, I need to get my life right with the Most High, they sitting up here having a field day in their captivity. Listen, COVID is going around. You can't even go in the store without a mask, and you worrying about popping fireworks because you bored. Well, the reason why you bored is because the Lord is plaguing the earth. Maybe you should be trying to figure out why the Lord is angry and get right with the Lord. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe that's what you should be trying to do instead of worrying about having fun in your captivity, which brings me back to Job. Job had to endure some stuff in his captivity. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Job was plagued. You might as well, like, Job like they had the coronavirus. He had the corona. He lost his kids. He lost his livestock. He lost his everything. He lost everything. You didn't see him celebrating. His birthday came around. What did he do? Did he celebrate his birthday? He ain't celebrate his birthday. What did he do, Junior? Say it again. I wear the microphone. Because that's absolutely 1,000% correct. What did he do?
Curse his birthday.
He cursed his birthday. Give him a hand. You understand? That's what he did. Job didn't celebrate nothing. He cursed it, man. And that's what we should be doing with all these so-called holidays. So all these so-called, like, I mean, what is that to celebrate? Now, you want to celebrate, you understand? Get in the Isupk. We know how to celebrate. Right. You know what I'm saying? We know how to celebrate. Celebrate for a cause. Don't be out here blindly celebrating just because your oppressor tell you to celebrate. Celebrate for a cause. We have plenty of causes to celebrate, like the death of our enemies. Right. We're going to celebrate that April 24th. Passover, you understand what I'm saying? What's the address? B&H Ranch down here in Houston, Texas. You understand? If you ain't going to be, listen, if you're not here, you are going to be extremely vexed. Because I'm gonna make sure I do my part in taking pictures and videos, and I don't even like pictures and videos, but I'm definitely gonna. Listen. It is going down. It is going down like a 57 Chevy. You know what I'm saying? It's going down, man, and y'all want to be there. But that's celebrating the death of our enemies. That's what we do in the Isupk. We don't pop firecrackers just because Master tell us to. You understand? All right, so now you holding that scripture though, right, Ron? Okay, give me Job 42. Let's see. Verses 1 through 7, I could give like a kind of like a, summarization, you know what I mean? It's like, if you read, if you know about the verses before that, Job friends came to him and was kind of, trying to comfort him and stuff, but then things kind of took a turn where they wasn't, just it's no different from, his wife. You know what I'm saying? His wife came to him and told him to curse God and die. Well, you know what I'm saying? Eventually, the friends saw the things that he was going through and kind of, it was similar, But that's how friends in the world are. That goes to show you, like, that's why it's important to stick with your brothers and not, like, it's okay to, have associates that, it's not a sin to have associates that you were in the world with, right? But are these associates gonna love you like your brothers and sisters in the truth? Huh? Anybody? They're not gonna love you like your brothers and sisters in the truth. Why? What are your brothers and sisters in the truth doing that they're not? What a microphone? We don't. There's only that one. Oh, that's both of them right there. It's a lock in.
They're following the law, statutes, and
You
commandments.
grab the microphone, start talking lower. I still can't hear you.
Following the law, statutes, and commandments.
Give her a hand. That's absolutely correct. And keeping the laws is what? They love the Lord. Loving the Lord is what? Loving your brother. It all correlates with each other. You know what I'm saying? It all correlates. If she needs the mic, Junior, you make sure you get it back and forth. That's the love of the Most High. Keeping the laws. You know what I'm saying? And that's loving your brother. So your friends don't really love you like your brothers and sisters love you. Now, I'm not saying that they don't have no type of love for you. That's not practical. You know, if somebody you've been knowing for a long time, in the world, you got genuine love for them. You got genuine love for them just like they got genuine love for you. But the only difference is when it come down to the barbecue and the meal doing, I guarantee you they gonna mildew before you do. They gonna fold way before you, and I can't trust that. I can't be on shaky ground with nobody. I need to stand with brothers and sisters that's solid. You understand? I can't stand with brothers and sisters that's shaky, because when it come down to it, they gonna fold. Right. That's basic principle from the streets. You know, me coming from the streets, I ain't rock with you if you wasn't solid. If you're not going to have my back, I can't rock with you. Well, guess what? That same mentality I bring to this truth. So, and Christ said it best, who is my mother and who is my brother? All right, let's, so that's what, that kind of wraps up, 1 through 7. Read verse 7.
Come, sir. This is the book of Job, chapter 42, verse 7. And it was so that after the Lord had spoken these words unto Job, the Lord said to Eliphaz the Temanite, my wrath is kindled against thee.
You see that? The Lord's wrath was kindled against them, man, because they wasn't as diligent as Job. That's no different from your friends. The Lord's wrath is kindled against them. Y'all know the saying, of course this is wicked as hell too. This is Christian as hell. You know the saying how when people say you lied, like the lightning gonna strike you, so I'm gonna stand over here. Y'all, you remember that? You like, I ain't standing at you because the lightning gonna strike your ass. You know what I'm saying? It's like you. Well, you should feel that way regardless. To hell with the lightning. You should not want to stand with someone who is shaky. Period. You know what I'm saying? And that's what having friends outside of this truth. Now, could one day these friends that you had in the world one day become absolutely awesome brothers and sisters in this truth? That could happen. It has happened. Matter of fact, it's brothers and sisters in the school that were friends with brothers and sisters in the world, and now they're brothers and sisters. There's a big difference. It's a whole nother level. Even family that come into the truth. Even blood relatives that come into the truth, it's a different bond. This truth bond, the brothers and sisters truth bond, is way more stronger than that. Even blood relative, like, you know what I mean? Like, I look at brothers and sisters or relatives in the truth all the time and be like, dang, they bond is super strong. Like, it's different. It just hit different. You know what I'm saying? That's what this truth do to you, and that's the Most High. Give the Most High a hand. Damn right. You know what I'm saying? That's the Most High doing that, man. Like, that's the spirit of Christ. You understand? Keep going.
Come. And against our two friends, for ye have not spoken of me the thing that is right, as my servant Job hath.
You see that? You know what I'm saying? When the pressure is on, they not solid as Job. They not that solid. And Job went through the worst. Keep going.
Come. Therefore, take unto you now 7 bullocks and 7 rams.
So now drop down. Now we're gonna go into the Lord. Go to. Yeah, come. We'll do verse 10. So to sum that up, basically, Job prayed for him. They said the Lord told them to go to take, animals to Job so that they can offer up for a burnt offering, and Job prayed for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that go to show you how strong Job was with the Lord, how the Lord favored Job, because like Job, remember in the beginning, Job had sent some burnt offerings up for his kids too. You know what I'm saying? And like just because, like, why? Because he eschewed evil. You know what I'm saying? And the Job was trustworthy enough, not like okay, not Job, not in the sense of endured like what Christ had to do, but he endured enough to prove to the Most High that okay, this brother right here, he can vouch for you. You know what I'm saying? Like he can, like this brother didn't prove to me, and that could be that should be us. That's what we are. The Lord don't owe us nothing. Right. We should be trying to prove to the Most High that we can be vouched for, and in return vouch for others. That's the strength that we should have with the Most High. That's the loyalty that we should have with the Most High. Keep going. Go ahead. Read verse 10.
Come, sir. This is the book of Job, chapter 42, verse 10. And the Lord turned the captivity of Job when he prayed for his friends. Mm-hmm. Also, the Lord gave Job twice as much as he had before.
So once he started praying for his friends, so y'all gotta like really understand this. This man is going through literal hell, and he's still praying for his friends that ain't going through nowhere near as much as him. Right. But he's doing what the Lord, like he's still being a faithful servant to the Most High. So the Lord said, you know what? Okay, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't show me enough. And he did what?
And the Lord turned the captivity of Job.
He turned the captivity of Job. Guess what? He could do the same for us. He could do the same for us, but it ain't going to come by celebrating no damn Christmas. It ain't going to come by celebrating no New Year's. It ain't going to come by celebrating no birthdays. It's going to come by us being diligent. Right. It's going to come by us enduring through our hardships, through our captivity, this oppression. Enduring, not by, you can't endure. I'm going to tell you something. Smoking weed is not going to help you endure. It's going to temporarily give you a high that ain't going to last long, and you're going to have to keep smoking just to stay high to try to escape reality. But reality is, you still got going on what you got going on. You still oppressed. Smoking ain't going to change that. Celebrating birthdays and going to the club, to the strip club, that's not going to help that. That's not going to help that at all. We have to serve the Lord, man. That's how we're going to, that's the only way. That's the only way the Lord will turn our captivity. And I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I definitely want my captivity to turn. I want it to make a 360. I want to be in rulership, and I want to punish those who've been brutally, you know what I'm saying, and treacherously, you know, harming us. I want to be the one to dish out the recompense to them. That's what I want. I want justice. And the only way that's going to happen is that we be diligent and follow these law, statutes, commandments, and we endure through our captivity like Job endured through his. Keep reading.
Come. Also, the Lord gave Job twice as much as he had before.
Look at that. Yeah, he lost everything. And coming into this truth, you're going to lose a lot. Being in this truth, not just coming into it, being in it, you're going to lose a lot. You could damn near go homeless. And it might not be something that you did wrong. Did Job do anything wrong? Job did something wrong? He ain't do nothing wrong. What did he do? He ain't do nothing. And he went through all the things he went through. So the things that you're going through, it might not be because you did anything wrong. It could just be so that you can prove to the Most High that you truly diligent and you really want to serve him. Now, most of us have done wrong. So a lot of the things that we go through is punishment. But some things are not. Some things are just a test. You have to know the difference between a test and a punishment. And you can't fear it. You have to be able to endure it. Job ain't feared none of that. Like Officer Ron was pulling out, they go hand in hand. The love for the Most High goes hand in hand with combating fear. You know what I'm saying? Love combats fear. And we're going to get into that. But, you know, the point is, Job endured. And that is the point. Endure through whatever you're going through, there's always worse out there. That's what helped me. You know, I remember I come from a state of mind and a state of living where, you know, I'm 14, 15 years old, homeless on the streets. You know, and I mean, it was bad. I ain't talking about, you know, people be saying, a lot of people say they homeless. They be talking about, you know, pillar to post, you know, from this apartment to that apartment or this friend's house to that friend's house or even a car. You know, I didn't have none of that to sleep in. I was literally sleeping on cold concrete. Sometimes it was raining. You know what I'm saying? Like, now every now and then we'll find a vacant house or a vacant car parking garage. And I tell this story all the time. And just like the scriptures was written aforetime, it was written before our learning, the situations that we each go through happen so that it was for our learning. It happened so that you can tell this story. Your story could be an inspiration to somebody. We all went through stuff. You know, y'all in the room might have went through something worse than what I went through. But my story may inspire you, whereas your story may inspire me. And that's what brotherhood is. We could sit around, tell stories about how we endured through this, went through that. You know, we read Job's story, and it's like, dang, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I went through this, and that, but, man, Job, man, I wouldn't know what to do in that situation. That's how we bond. That's how we grow in this truth. That's how we become stronger. You don't become strong on your own. Well, I take that back. You can come strong on your own, but you don't become strong as a nation on your own. Like each individual, you have to grow together. You know what I'm saying? Like the oppressor want us separate. That's the whole point of causing divisions. That's the whole point of making Christianity. That's the whole, like, you know what I'm saying? All these denominations, it's like 20 churches in one hood. Right. Like the whole point is they want you divided. When you divided, you at your weakest. How else can somebody enter a strong man's house? They're gonna have to bind the strong man. Well, how do you bind them? You separate them from what keeps them strong, to make them weak. You know what I'm saying? This truth makes you strong. Guess what? The strong they want the strong man to smoke weed, you know, and do all this other stuff, keep him binded. He's not all of a sudden as strong as he was because now mentally he's not there. He's somewhere else. So we got to stay sober-minded, vigilant, got to stay strong. Don't let these demons want you to go out here and smoke. That's what they want. They want you to get high. They want you to, you know, pop pills. They want you to do all these things. That's further binding you. So now the beast can just have his way. The beast just wants to have his way. They know you at your lowest. They know you going through it. Joe, listen, look at how his wife cursed God and died. That's how this beast is doing you. That's how them Christians are doing you. You at your lowest state. You going through like some of the worst things that you've ever been through in your life, and they're going to come to you like, man, see, I told you. See? Man, go on hit this blunt, man. Take your troubles away. Go on hit this blunt. Go on pop this pill. Go on pop this Percocet. Meanwhile, you don't even realize how dumb you looking. You sitting up here scratching and twitching and doing all this weird stuff. I be looking at them some of them DJ Vlad interviews or DJ Small Eye interviews with some of these cats, man. They be on them Percocets, man. They just be doing all this. I'm talking about damn near about to scratch the skin off their arm. I be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, it got you out here looking bad. And you don't even realize it. You bind it, man. That young man could have been a warrior for the Most High. But he's completely lost. Bind it. Pants halfway down to his knees. You understand what I'm saying? Just straight. Just, oh, man. You know, we ain't going to even get on that. We ain't going to even get on that, man. That is the mark of the beast. And that's what we have to come up against. Keep reading.
Come, sir. Verse 11. Then came there unto him all his brethren, and all his sisters, and all they that had been of his acquaintance before, and did eat bread with him in his house. And they bemoaned him, and comforted him over all the evil that the Lord had brought upon him. Mm-hmm. Every man also...
Now, when it says all the evil that the Lord had brought upon him, I'm going to see if y'all know what that means. It says the Lord brought evil upon him. What does that mean? Go ahead.
I mean, Slack, if I made that, it was the Lord that allowed these things to happen.
What was those things? Like, sum up those things in one word.
tests,
That's true, but
tribulations,
that's not the word I'm looking for. Try to correlate it with what we're going through today.
oppression,
Oppression, but oppression stems from what are we going through today that is causing us to be oppressed and causing us to be at the bottom and causing us to go through the things we're going through? Hell yes, but huh? You are y'all are you very warm. You very warm. Plagues, hell, all of that, sum it up in one word. What are we going through?
curses.
Give him a hand. You know what I'm saying? That's what evil is. Curses, punishment. You know, the Lord did bring the evil upon him because those are his, and it was a test. But those are curses. That's what we're going through. The Lord has brought evil upon us too. Why? We actually deserve it though. You know what I'm saying? We actually sin to go through the curses we going through. But some of us that are in the truth, we also get tested. Those are still curses. That's still, punishment. That's still judgment from the Lord. And that's still evil. That's the evil that it's talking about. The evil that we looking at is like evil, like, oh, you're doing evil to me, like you hate me. No, this is just judgment. You understand what I'm saying? This is a test. This is a curses. All right? Go ahead.
Come. Every man also gave him a piece of money, and every one an earring of gold. Verse 12. So the Lord blessed the latter end of Job more than his beginning.
He did what?
So the Lord blessed the latter end of Job more than his beginning.
So y'all understand that, man? When y'all understand that, you'll understand that none of this stuff that we receive here on earth, none of the cars, money, none of the small things matter. You'll realize it. The PlayStation 5s, the new shoes, the new purses, the new cars, the new clothes, the stimulus check, unemployment, none of that matters. Because at the end of the day, we fighting for one goal. We fighting to get that crown, man. We fighting for rulership. We fighting for the kingdom. And in the kingdom, we're gonna have. Do we not? Have we forgotten about what the New Jerusalem was described looking like? Have we forgotten this? You worried about all the jewels and the money and all these things while we here on earth. Now, that's not nothing wrong with having these things. Don't get it wrong. But you know what I'm saying? You focusing on that. That's not the focus. None of that matters. If it come, it come. If it go, it go. It is what it is. When it come, Most High in Christ, the water. You know what I'm saying? When it go, Most High in Christ, the water. That's how we supposed to look at it. If whether I was rich or whether I was back homeless again, Most High in Christ. Because we should be thankful for the things that we have and thankful for the things that the Lord take from us. Because we didn't have to have it in the first place. Once you get to that point where you realize the things that you've been through have prepared you for this moment to endure, you're going to be okay. You're going to say, you know what? If I don't have nothing, Most High in Christ, I'm good. I'll survive. Because guess what? I still got my integrity. I'm still not going to, the scriptures say, be angry and sin not. Yeah, I may go through things and oppression make me crazy. Oppression is driving me through it. I'm depressed, bipolar, all these different things. We all go through it. We all bipolar. You know what I'm saying? Or have been there. I've been there. I took medicine and all that. When I was homeless and going through the things I was going through. Listen, who wouldn't? Oppression maketh the wise man mad. What is it talking about? Mad is not talking about angry in this sense. Mad is literally talking about you psycho. You know what I'm saying? You losing your marbles in this oppression. Who in their right mind won't be losing their mind when you see, you see the history of our forefathers getting their back ripped to shreds with a whip, getting their members chopped off, getting the babies getting molested and raped and killed, the young women and young boys getting molested and raped, the grown men, the strongest men on the plantation getting chained up and raped. in front of everyone. How is that not gonna make you, how is that not gonna make you mad? How is that not gonna make you psycho or lose your mind? You should. You should lose your mind. Come on, man. Oh, you gonna barbecue a mildew? You gonna bulk up or you gonna break down? These things that we go through, like Job, it's a perfect example of what we need to break us down and then build us back up. And when we get built back up, we on solid ground now. Like your ground before, if it was solid, now you on like unmovable ground. That's what Job is. Job got blessed more at the end than he did at the beginning. When he went through what he did, when he endured, he got blessed more. That's what we looking forward to. To hell what we going through now, I'll lose everything. Because I know at the end, I'm going to get blessed more if I just endure. Everybody understands? Right. So it's just endure. Whatever you're going through, just endure it, man. Just endure, just endure. You may be selfish. You may think that this is the worst thing that could have ever happened to anyone. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm going through this. Just endure. Don't be a coward. Don't be weak in a time where you need to be strong. Be strong and endure, like Job did. Go ahead.
Come on, sir. For he had 14,000 and 6,000 camels, and 1,000 yoke of oxen, and 1,000 she asses.
So everything right there he had before, it was half that. Now it done got doubled upon him. You know what I'm saying? Now he was rich before, now he rich. You know what I'm saying? He rich. Go ahead.
Come. He had also 7 sons and 3 daughters.
Look at that, man. Look at that. Like the Lord is he gave everything he took from him, blessing him back twofold. Giving him, you get everything back. That's why you shouldn't be afraid to lose your kids in this truth. You shouldn't be afraid to lose your mom. You shouldn't be afraid to lose your girl. You shouldn't be afraid. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, if that spirit is on them, then Lord be with you. All right? Shalom, Lord be with you. Because guess what? I'm going to get blessed in the end way more than what I am now. And of course it hurts. Does it not hurt to lose a kid? Does it not hurt to, for a man to have a crazy baby mama take the kid from him, put him on child support, he never get to see the baby? Yeah, it does. But guess what? Lord will, that brother gonna have that baby in his possession. Cause Commander Junior Hunter gonna fight for it. You know what I'm saying? Give Commander Junior Hunter a hand. Most High in Christ for Commander Junior Hunter, man. Because he's gonna go to bat for that righteous brother, man, so that he can get that kid. Or if it's vice versa, you know what I'm saying? He gonna go to bat for any one of us hearing this truth, man. You understand? And that's the spirit of Christ. Go ahead.
Come, sir. Verse 14. And he called the name of the first Jemima.
Okay, so now we everybody understands, everybody gets the point of the endurance, right? Everybody understands that what we need to do? We need to stay strong. And that's what these classes are for. These classes are for not just live. They're here to go back in the archives whenever you feeling some type of way, to go back and watch them. I still go back and watch old classes that was taught by, the men above me and be like, man, it's like some classes I done seen 2 and 3 times, and every time I watch it, it gives me a different feeling. It's like, damn, I'm like, ooh, he was dropping something heavy. I totally forget about the mourning that I'm going, like the pain and stuff that I'm going through. I totally forget about it. Like at first I be watching it feeling some type of way. Before it's over with, I'm gonna be like, ooh, man, that was heavy. I'm gonna be in the spirit. Before it's over with, I'll be calling the brother, hey, lock it, sir, if I could. Remember that class you taught in the garage? Oh, that class right there, you had the sweat dripping out the forehead, because I knew it was hot in there. I remember. Like, you were bringing out something super heavy. Like, this was vintage. I just saw a video with Captain Yatas. We was at camp. You know what I'm saying? We were you know what I'm saying? Like, we were talking about some devils. You know how Captain Yatas do. It just be so refreshing to see old stuff. Like, you know what I mean? We hear live is different. You go back and watch it like, dang, I remember this day. That was crazy. He may have said something as funny as can be. And you watch that video, you'll forget that you was even upset. You forget that you was even going, you in captivity. You forget. When I watch UPK videos and I be in camp, or when I'm, you know what I'm saying, around my brothers, I forget that I'm in captivity. Like this, it's so wonderful that you just forget that you in captivity. He was like, this can't be hell. This is this is not hell. I love it so much that I want to do it all the time. I never be wanting it to end. I think the last time I was here, we had the brother. I think we stayed at the school till like 5 o'clock in the morning. I didn't want to leave. I had to force myself. We was like, all right, it's time to go. We didn't saluted each other like 20 times. Like, all right, this the last one, bro. I'm gonna go and get up out of here. Next thing you know, you run into another. Hey, man, I remember. Hey, you start talking for a whole nother hour, and then you have other brothers that you saluted. They're like, dang, you still here? I thought you, man. I done got caught up in the brotherhood. You know how that be. That's normal for us. And it's amazing. And the sisters too. I see the sisters be, they be in their right spirit cooking and, talking and having fun. It's like they don't be wanting their fun to end either. Kids too. We ain't gonna even get on the kids. Kids always have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like kids gonna have fun no matter what. Like they have fun chasing each other around, playing hide and seek. It don't even matter. Like they're gonna have fun with each other, man. But guess what? This is the only place where your kids are safe. It's the only place you ain't even got to worry about. Like, I be outside. I don't even be worried about the kids. I don't even be knowing what they doing in here. I'll come in every now and then check on, you playing Uno, who cheating? Don't be letting them cheat you. And I'll get on up out of there. Let them do their own thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I know they safe. I know ain't nobody going to molest my kids. I know I ain't got to worry about them being on no promiscuous stuff. I ain't got to worry about the boys being on no mannish stuff. Why? Because the Spirit of the Lord is in this place. That's why. Most High in Christ for that. What scripture you got me? Go ahead, read that, Salaki.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter Salaki. 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13. There have no temptation taken you but such as is common to man. Mm-hmm. But the Most High is faithful.
You understand?
Who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able.
You see that? You see, the Lord is not gonna put you through nothing that you can't take it. You can't figure it out and get through it. He's not gonna tempt you above something that you are able. Everything that you go through, even if you feel like you at a dead end, that you at a brick wall, you just can't go no further. Like, I don't know where to go out. I can't. There's a way out. There's always a way out. There's always a way through whatever tempting you. There's always a way through whatever's plaguing you, whatever's causing you to your pain and anguish. Excuse me. Whatever's oppressing you, whatever's distracting you, you're gonna be able to get out of it if that's what you truly want. You're going to be able to do it. Now, who said it's going to happen, overnight? Who said it's going to happen right there in that moment? See, that's the problem with us. We want everything when we want it. We want it to end when we want it to end. Please make it stop. We want it to, I just can't take it no more. Well, to hell with what you think. The Lord said you could take some more. You know what I'm saying? And I know it sounds so raw and uncut. But listen, this is the home of the truth. And the way I was having I do it, and everybody got their own spirit. But the way I do it, I'm just going to tell it rough, raw, and rugged. I'm going to give it to you straight, no chaser. Right. Because that's what we need. Now, we need balance. You got some brothers that's going to come and, but I'm going to tell you straight up, listen, it ain't going to happen right then. You're going to go through it. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt bad. It's like stumping your toe. You stump your toe, it don't even start hurting right immediately. It's like a 2-second delay, like a lag on Call of Duty. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lag, like you get a connection interruption. And then all of a sudden you start feeling that pain, and it's like, ugh. And it seems like the next few seconds it get worse. You just be like, whoo. You know what I'm saying? And then the pain starts subsiding. It's like, but I'm talking about, listen, you be wanting it to stop right then. It hurts so bad. Like, man, I'm telling you, stump your toe. Like, y'all know that mean I was having to stump this toe too much. Y'all the pinky too at that. It hurts. On some metal or something like a wooden table or end of, woo, you talking about pain. It make you want to break down and cry.
Right.
Toothaches make you want to break down and cry. You're going to be going through it in that moment. But guess what? Everybody that done been through, who already had a toothache in this room? Do you still got it right now?
Wow.
So that means that pain was damn near unbearable. Make a full grown, I'm 300 something pounds, make you want to cry.
Right.
But guess what? I endured through it. And I currently don't have a toothache. Not saying I won't get one again, but just like any pain, just like any anguish, there's a time where it's gonna hurt, and then you're gonna be able to get through it. That's what everything. You understand that's what these scriptures teach us. Is some more on that?
Con one con.
Go ahead.
But will with the temptation also make a way to escape.
See that? See that? With the temptation, with not just the temptation, but anything you're going through, the pain, the anguish, the plagues, there's gonna be a way out. There's a way out of the COVID-19. Not saying you can't get it, but I ask you because the vaccine for all of that.
Right.
I ask you because the vaccine for Christianity. Matter of fact, they got a vaccine for COVID-19. You better take it if you need it. You better take it. The Lord will probably read that part again.
But will with the temptation also make a way to escape.
But he says, but with even going through the things you're going through, the Lord will provide a way out. That's what the vaccine is. Everybody saying, you can take the vaccine, man. It's gonna turn into a zombie. I'm gonna get the COVID if I take the vaccine. Like, dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna get the COVID and die if you don't. You're going to die if you don't take the vaccine. So what you going to do? I'm going to take my chances with the vaccine. If I get COVID, I can't risk it. I'm a diabetic. I can't risk it. Give me the vaccine. You understand? Like, that's just, come on, man. It's only a conspiracy. And guess what? Listen, if the Lord says, if it is that time, it's that time. You can't escape it. I might not even be able to get into my lesson. I'm going to get into a couple of them. We're going to probably speed through it. But listen, you could skip out on the vaccine and then turn around and get hit by a car. Then what? Now you still dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, you talk about the vaccine gonna kill you. You done got hit by a car. You're gone. Just that quick. Come on, man. Get down. Y'all got excuse. We got the damn cat. Like, we got to stop being conspiracy theorists nuts, man. You understand? The Lord gonna provide a way out if you trust in the Lord. Only people that don't trust in the Lord is people that fear that like you don't fear. I mean, you fear. That's why you don't trust in the Lord. You're supposed to fear the Lord. You don't fear the Lord, but you fear everything else. And we finna get into that too. Give me 1 John 4:18.
Con one con. This is the book of John, chapter 4. Verse 18, there is no fear in love.
There's what?
There is no fear in love.
Was you bringing this out?
La, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
But perfect love casteth out fear.
There is no fear in love, but perfect love casteth out fear. You see how that correlates with what Officer Ron was saying earlier? There is no fear in love. You know what I'm saying? When you love the Lord, when you love the Lord and you love this truth and you love, you know what I'm saying, your brothers and you love serving the Most High, guess what? There's no fear. You're not going to fear the vaccine. You're not going to fear the plagues that you go through. You're not going to fear being persecuted for Christ's sake. You're not going to fear that because perfect love does what?
Casteth out fear.
Perfect love casteth out fear. Keep going.
Because fear hath torment.
You see that? That's why you got those. That's why you're going through that that depression and all the things that we go through that plague us. It torments you. That's fear. You're being tormented daily. You anxiety, panic attacks. You know what I'm saying? You're being tormented. That's what fear do. Fear is a demon. Everybody understands, right? That's a demon, man. Do not fear. Fear the Lord. Don't fear the one who don't fear the disease. Fear the Creator. Fear the one who can kill the soul and the body. You understand? Not just the one who can kill the body. That's what these diseases are. That's what a vaccine. You know what I mean? If it do kill you, hey, you know what? Listen, I fear the Lord though, because He can kill my soul too. I can be done for.
Right.
That's who you fear, man. Fear the Creator. Go ahead.
Colonel Wakan. He that feareth is not made perfect in love.
See that? If you fearing, that means you don't love the Lord. Your love is not perfect for the Most High. There's some shaky ground there. If you fear, we gotta understand something, man. We gotta understand that fear is a demon, and you know, perfect love casts out fear, man. When you keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, you have nothing to fear. All right, fear is suffering. You know, when you being hunted, you being weakened. That's what fear do to you. It weakens you. Like that's why do you think they can make these haunted houses and make you pay a whole bunch of money and say, hey, if you can make it through here, you can get this amount of. No, they don't never. By the time you done with that haunted house, listen. You're not gonna even be the same person. You're gonna go in there looking like Black Mike. You're gonna come out looking like White Mike.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Your whole soul done left your body. You done had a whole out of body experience in the damn haunted house because you fear for your life. Somebody jump out you at the door. You gonna lose your damn marble. You know what I'm saying? You gonna use the restroom on yourself because you fear the wrong things when you should just fear the Most High. So, and if you feared the Most High, you wouldn't even be in no damn haunted house. Go ahead.
Yeah, so like if I may, you know what I'm saying, like the fear of these things that can't kill the body and the soul have you fearing West Nile one day, 5G towers the next day. Now you're fearing a vaccine. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear nobody else talking about 5G no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I say the market of the beast change every damn any new thing come out.
Right.
I got a damn 5G phone. I'm good. I ain't a zombie.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what happens. But they took their whole mind off of it when when it's gonna be something new. It won't be long before it's something new. You understand? Give me another thing too is fear is a tool that Satan uses. Fear is a tool that Satan uses to get us to go against the Most High and to get us to doubt the Most High's power. Does that make sense? That's what Satan used. Satan used that to get you to doubt the Most High and His power. Now Satan don't work against the Most High. He works for the Most High. But Satan is definitely going to weed out those who are weak from those who are strong. He definitely going to weed you out. You understand? And guess what? He uses fear to do it. He uses fear. He uses fear of what people may think of you, what my family may think of me, how my kids might view me if I don't buy them new presents for this Christmas. If I don't celebrate their birthday, how they gonna look at me? They're gonna look at me like a bad parent. That's fear. Fear directed in the wrong place is dangerous. That's just like a gun in the wrong person's hands is absolutely dangerous, right? Fear in the wrong place, directed in the wrong place is dangerous. Your fear should be directed to the Most High, man. Fear the Lord, and that's it. Fear the Father. And then you're going to be good. In order to know what the Most High's perfect love is like, you have to be able to conquer your emotions. You have to overcome the lies that Satan puts in your mind to have you, you have to be able to conquer that fear. You have to be stronger mentally. How do you build yourself up? Coming to class, you know what I'm saying? Learning. That's how you build yourself up to be strong enough not to succumb to Satan and his trickery. Because he's going to use every trick in the book. And he's going to go after your most valuable, the thing that you lust after the most. That's how he's going to get you. Give me John 14 and 27. We'll drop down to, we still in 14 now, right? Oh, we in 4, Salakia. Give me John 14 and 27.
Colonel Wakan, this is the book of John, chapter 14, verse 27. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give unto you. Not as the world giveth.
Not as the what?
Not as the world giveth.
You see that? not as the world give it. What is the peace that the world give? You want to give it a shot, Ron?
You know, like things that are like materialistic.
Give him a hand. That's absolutely it. Money, material things. That's what the world gives you. They offer you a little money. You go, you do something funny for a little bit of money.
Right.
You don't do something strange for a piece of change. $40. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? $40 is all it take. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, good night. That's the peace that the world gives you. And you be at peace with that. Like them hookers that be on Broadway, they be at peace with that. They go at the end of the night knowing that they done got ran through by 20 brothers. $40 each, they at peace with that. That's a horrible demon. That's a whole thing. Like, oh man, just you know what I mean. Just thinking about it, like that's a horrible demon. And them be the same bros that you run into in the club that you think just the baddest, the most. This is the one. You tell your partner, this is the one, bro. This is the one. I'm there. I'll tell you, I know it. I know it. I feel it. This is the one. She done got on the weekend. She getting ran through. Mm-hmm. She getting ran through like Marshawn Lynch at the goal line. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Like I said, if I may, like when I first, you know, I live right around this area.
Right,
you know
I
what
know
I'm
it.
When I first got over here, I was like, man, these sisters sure walking to the store a lot, man. Like every time I come out, I see these sisters walking like they always got somewhere to go. Then until one day I finally realized what, like I was blind to the fact of what was going on. Cause normally you see sisters, but these was like young sisters out here lost, man. Like I was just, then one day you just see them you see them hop in this car, hop in that car, and it's like, man, that's really what's going on out here all day long, all times of the night.
All time, yeah. Listen, good night, man. I mean, our people are so destroyed. Our sisters are so destroyed, man. You know, because guess what? They fear is directed to the wrong thing, man. Right. They fear, oh man, how I'm gonna pay this bill? I gotta go out there on the strip. Man. I mean, it'd be so horrible. You know, if you fear the Lord, you ain't gonna worry about your bills being paid. The scriptures say, you pray for your daily bread. Right. You know what I'm saying? Be thankful for that. You ain't got no food in the house today, no sweat. Or if you got one pack of noodles today, nothing for tomorrow, no sweat. You never know. Christ might come tonight. You just never know. That's how you live your life. That's how you should live your life. And then tomorrow you'll focus on finding something to eat for that day. That's how you should do it. Now, if you're fortunate enough, the Lord has blessed you enough to have food for the month, most high in Christ. But for those who don't endure. Don't trip, endure. That's what you should do. You know what I'm saying? Endure through that. Endure through the hardships. The Lord will make a way. And I know firsthand he will, because it didn't happen. I'm like, dang, I was contemplating like, dang, I don't know how the hell we're going to do that. But, hey, I know at the end of the day, I said, I trust in the Most High. Lo and behold, you know what I'm saying? Money just be dropping out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, you be like, dang, what the? Well, let me pay my tithes. And, you know what I mean? Like, and that's another thing, too. You know, you come in this truth, you pay your tithes, it's like, it's almost, I can't explain it, you know what I'm saying? Because the Most High don't owe us nothing. Let's get that first and foremost. Let's get that clear. But it's almost like when you pay your tithes, it's like, almost like an insurance policy. It's like you pay your tithes, the Lord it's like you, like, it never fails. It's like the Lord look out for you, and it be your most vulnerable times. It's like, man, I need something to shake. And the Lord he I don't know, you know what I'm saying? He do his thing. Because guess what? What did he do with Job? You know what I mean? He endured. Job had to go through it, though. And guess what? You can't be faking in front of the Lord. Gonna know that. He know he's real soldiers from, you know what I'm saying, somebody who's fraud. You just, in the moment, you think, please, Lord, please, if you just get me through this one more, just this last time. Please, Lord. He ain't finna look out for you. Because you said that, like, it's no different from a child that get in trouble at school and you, like, finna tie they behind up and they, please, this is the last time, I promise I won't do it again. And then they do it again. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. Like, we got to understand something, man. But when you truly diligent, the Lord going to look out for you, man. And this brotherhood, Commander Junior Hunter not gonna listen. Man, the ISUPK of Commander Junior Hunter is so awesome, man. We is not gonna let our brothers and you diligent in this truth. Look, let me tell you, Commander Junior Hunter's not gonna see none of us go without. Bills are gonna get paid. Food is gonna be put on the table. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's there. The resources are there. That's what we have each other for. But when you try to do everything solo, guess what? You're gonna be hungry. You're gonna be sitting around the house, no lights. You're gonna be sitting around the house looking stupid because you want to be solo dolo with the, you know what I'm saying, on one deep. I'm solo. I could do it on my. I could do what was that? Is it a movie or is it a song? I could do bad by myself. Is that a movie? Yeah, both. You know what I'm saying? I could do bad by myself. Following these damn worldly people, again, separate yourself from the worldly people because they believe in philosophies that are not the Most High's, that are not biblical. I could do bad by myself. YOLO. All of those philosophies are philosophies of the white man, the devil that the Bible speak of. That's what that is. Stick with your brothers because we're going to tell you the true philosophy, brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Following these laws, statutes, commandments. That is the mark of the Lord. You want to follow the mark of the beast? Hey, Lord be with you. All right. The peace that Christ gave us is the Holy Spirit, man. That's obeying the Most High. If you obey the Most High, you won't have any fear. And you're not going to be worried about no money. You understand what I'm saying? Give me, I got two more precepts, man. Give me Psalms 23 and 4. Kanaz, give me Isaiah 41 and 10. We're going to get Psalms 23 and 4 first.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 23, verse 4. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death.
Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. What is that like? What does that mean? You want to give it a shot? Go ahead, Kanaz.
Salaki, sir. I'm gonna say that's like this word, the hell, like where we living in, what we going through now.
Okay, so it's kind of almost, it's metaphorical and it's like kind of like literal, where it says the valley of the shadow of death. Like, just think about walking down a valley, right? You know how the sun, like you in the valley. Think about the valley. You know, the valley usually is related to somewhere that's hot or sun, right? Like you think about the valley in Texas. You go down to the valley, you know what I mean? It's hot, it's sun, you're in Texas. California also has the valley. It's hot there. It's you know, associated with that, right? A valley. Sun beaming down on you. What happens when you walking down somewhere and Psalms 23 and 4. What happens if you walking down, there's no buildings around you, right? You're in a valley and the sun is beaming down on you. Aren't you gonna clearly be able to see your shadow? You following me? You're gonna clearly be able to see your shadow, right? And it's damn near gonna be, your shadow gonna beat you. You can't outrun your shadow. You understand? Guess what? You can't outrun death either. You can't escape your shadow. You can't escape death either. So it says, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, meaning it's inevitable. We all have to die. It's gonna happen. You know, that's one thing a lot of us fear. Death is one thing. I remember I used to fear that real tough, you know, especially coming in the world, because I didn't understand like reincarnation. I didn't understand none of that. Death is one of the things I feared, and that's what the scripture is about. Even though it says, "Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death," meaning I can't escape this shadow, just like I can't escape death. It's gonna happen. Go ahead.
Come. I will fear no evil.
I will fear no evil. You see that? I'm not gonna fear this captivity. What was evil? We just said what evil was. Curses. I ain't gonna fear these curses. I ain't gonna fear this oppression. I'm not gonna fear these things that I'm going through. Did Job fear it? No. He endured it. I'm not gonna fear these things. Keep going.
Come. For thou art with
For
me.
what?
For thou art with
When
me.
you love the Lord and you follow the law, statutes, commandments, because that is loving the Lord is with you. Why do you think we always like Lord be with you is a twofold thing. You know, they say the tongue is a two-edged sword. For those who ain't in the truth, it's a dagger for them. Because Lord be with you, meaning the Lord ain't with you. So we praying that the Lord at least show some mercy to you. But when we tell one of our brothers, Lord be with you, we're praying over them, like, Lord be with you. Like, because we know the Lord is with you. Everybody understands, right? Because we love the Lord. We follow these laws. We here in class. We diligent. We do what it takes. We're not out here sinning. We're doing what the Most High want us to do. You understand what I'm saying? That is the perfect love that the scriptures describe. And guess what? If you have that perfect Lord, the Lord will be with you. So it says, I fear no evil, for thou art with me. I know the Lord is with me in going through. That's what Job had to go through. It went hand. The fear and the endure like Job, it goes hand in hand. We endure through our captivity. We endure through the evil because we know that the Lord is with us. Go ahead.
Con. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me.
You understand? That's what, like, you know, it's almost like thy rod and thy staff. You know what I'm saying? It's like these things that we have to lean on, like the brotherhood, like class, like the things that teach us this Bible. You know what I'm saying? These law, statutes, commandments. Like we have these things that we can lean on that's going to comfort us. The brotherhood comforts me. Counsel comforts me. Classes, I said it earlier, comforts me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we have. All right? Give me Isaiah 41:10 and I'm done.
Con, sir. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 41, verse 10. Fear thou not,
Fear thou not. Go ahead.
for I am with thee.
You understand? You see? Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Like, we have to understand. That is very important to understand. When the Lord is with you, who can be against you? What is there to fear if the Lord is with you? Don't ever forget that. But guess what? Now, if you're not following these laws, statutes, and commandments, or you're doing something wrong that the Lord is not pleased with, now you're going to question, like, is he really with me right now? I don't know, because I have been, getting into a little something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna start to question things. Like, when you start to question things, that's a dangerous spot to be in. Because you're going to be like, I don't know, the Lord ain't with me on this one. Like, that's not how you want to be. That's why the scriptures say, make your election sure. You never want to be in the spot where you like, I don't know. Like, it might not be. This might be the time. You have to understand, man, it has to be every single day. Every single day. Don't slip for a second. The moment you slip, the moment you let that demon succumb to you, you succumb to that demon, and now you're cussing out your man and all of that. Now, if something I don't know, I was doing. Now you're going to think, you didn't cuss your man out, you didn't call them everything. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing what you're supposed to do. After all that's said and done, you're going to be talking to yourself, I don't know, I just did a little something. You're not with me. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to start thinking. You remember, man, that's why, 30 minutes later, you're going to be sending that text, baby, I'm sorry, because you know. And that's not just our sisters, that's anything. Any brother, you out here slipping, you out here, lusting after these whores, you drive down Bissonnette just to look at some behind. I don't know, you just did a little something. The Lord is not with you in that moment. You lusting. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to fight those temptations. The Lord not going to put you in a situation that you can't get yourself out of. Guess what? You go down Bissonnette, you see something that's tempting you. You know what I mean? Like, there's a way out of it.
Right.
That's why you got to keep your eyes on the damn road any damn way when you're driving. Just keep your eyes on the road. You understand? Like, man, I'm really just messing around, but if you truly want to avoid temptation, it's not you're gonna be able to do it. You just like if you truly want to see the behind, you're gonna go do it. You really want to smoke, you're gonna do it. But if you want to serve the Lord, you're gonna do it. Everybody understands?
Come.
All right, keep going.
Be not dismayed, for I am thy God.
I am thy power. Be not dismayed. Don't be. It's not surprising. don't be dismayed. Don't be like confused. Don't be like, do what you need to do. Don't be double-minded. Follow what you're supposed to follow. Follow the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord. Be a good servant. Serve your husbands. Brothers, serve this nation. Don't be, wishy-washy with it. Keep going.
Con. I will strengthen thee.
Mm-hmm.
Yea, I will help thee.
See, the Lord gonna give us that strength. We have to seek it though. It ain't no in the Christian church. They tell you take one step, the Lord take two. Like, man, come on, get the hell. You know what I'm saying? Get the hell is that? Where did that come from? Like, the Lord don't owe you nothing, so He gonna take two. Like, why can't you? Like, damn, at least that's how messed up Christianity is. You gonna take one step to the Lord, He gonna take two to you. Like, damn, like, why? You should be trying to take 20 to him, and, he may be a centimeter to you. Right. I'm just saying, if anything, but really, he ain't going to take notes. Listen, he don't owe you nothing. And once you truly understand the value and understand that, you're going to walk all the way to the Most High. That straight, narrow path, all the way there, the green mile. Right. You're going to walk it. Go ahead.
Con. I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness.
You understand? Like, that's what we got to realize, man. The things that we going through, the Lord got us, man. The Lord got us. And He shows us every day, especially us in the Isupk. We understand that the Lord got us because when we look around, we see what the Lord has provided us. The Lord provided us with the brotherhood. Listen, I can call any one of my brothers at any time, man. That's the Lord strengthening me right there. I have this class that I can come to, and I could teach a class, and I could sit in class and observe and take notes and ask questions and be around my brothers and this wonderful brotherhood. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's the Lord strengthening me right there. That's the Lord being with me right there. Like, brotherhood is not. I don't know what I would do without, like, what could we do without it? It is so amazing. Oh, man, we got to get right, man. You understand? We got to get right. We're in a time right now where everything is starting to get real crucial. It's starting to get real crucial, and we need to be able to combat these things that, is causing us to sin, combat these things that's tempting us, endure through the things that is causing us grief, because there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light is the kingdom. You understand? And that's what we are. That's what we praying for. We praying to rule that. And we're praying for the Lord to get this oppressor off our neck, man. You understand? With that, who I'm passing the class to? Kanaz. I'm going to pass the class over to Priest and Officer Kanaz, man. Before I go, man, before we end the class, I'm going to give y'all a snippet of some stuff that I've been working on, man. Just a little promo. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned after the end of class if y'all want to listen to that. And with that, I'm going to pass the class over. Make sure you pay your tithes to the men of the Lord. You get that stimmy dropping. You know what I'm saying? Some of us already got the stimmy. It's dropping. Like now, it's dropping. Check your account. We know it. Pay your tithes. 10% of 600 is 60. Don't forget it. Pay your tithes to the men of the Lord, www.isupk.com. Click the donation link. Pay your tithes, man. Give the Lord what's his. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's all it is to it. You understand? With that, I'm going to pass the class over to Priest and Officer Quinaz. I'm saying Most High in Christ.
We are the ISUPK, start out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 and 21, Malachi 3, 8 through 10, means tenth in the Hebrew, Mayasharah. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to Treasury Department of Teaching. Priest Fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. upcoming holy convocation would be the Feast of Purim, which is the 14th day and the 15th day of the 12th month, which will be Thursday, February 25th, and Friday, February 26th. And the scripture for that will be in Esther chapter 9, verse 20 through 31. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, you ought to start wearing all black, boots, shirts, pants, headbands, and scarves. That concludes the security announcements.
Also,
And
you wrote it over? Well, I can off the top. If you come into the school, make sure you Google search the school. Also, GPS it all the way here. Once you get here, click on the website. Click on the thing for the information of the school, so that we can get the traffic to the school page, our Google page. So with that ends the security announcements. Make sure you stay tuned after we salute out for the promo. All right, with that, Imagine. We're gonna give one courtesy salute to the brothers. Men of Israel, Imagine Shabbat, Imagine, Barak, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Rakatah, Yazamatah, Sar. We're gonna give one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Imagine Shabbat, Imagine, Barak, Yahweh Shemal Atah, Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Yazamatah. Dismiss.
And after I will send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill, and out of the holes of the rocks. For mine eyes are upon all their ways. They are not hid from my face, neither is their iniquity hid from mine eyes. And first I will recompense their iniquity in their same double, because they have defiled my land. They have filled mine inheritance with the carcasses of their detestable and abominable things. And though until it's finished, the Lord will get his vengeance. And since they are menaced, they get a death sentence. For all the lies, these devils gotta die, so say goodbye. When the terrorists hit the skies, rise, Yasha Allah, rise. And though until it's finished, the Lord will get his vengeance. And since they are menaced, they get a death sentence. For all the lies, these devils gotta die, so say goodbye. When the terrorists hit the skies, rise, Yasha Allah, rise.
Rise, Yasha Allah, rise. The beast among us, open up your eyes and watch these cowards hide. And we don't know what's going on because the lack of knowledge. We like some puppets getting struggled on. The Lord saw me getting waking up to rid the earth for this bastard in the space they've been taking up. Now they ain't make the cut, but I'ma make a cut. Blood on my sword and the boots that I'm lacing up, the same boots that I made them kiss. When it's done I scream Kwam Yasha Allah as I raise my fist. You can't run, can't hide from the killers. I feel I die by the same ones you call niggas. And it's justice to make the babies watch. Take them by the ankles, dash their head against the rocks. They hold